everybody, it's Jeremy,
And Jay.
and we're back with more Final Fantasy IX. This is episode 20, I believe, and I'm just trying to get my stuff situated. I forgot to move my stuff over.
You fool.
Me fool! Okay. Also, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, well, Merry Christmas, Twitch. YouTube, this is more like probably a few days, if not a few weeks after New Year's.
No, absolutely not.
It depends on how...
We're pretty current, actually. We're only, I think, hell, I can check right now.
Well, maybe Happy New Year's.
Yeah, it definitely won't be Christmas, obviously, because today is Christmas, but it might
Gotta
be
get this
New
episode
Year's.
up today.
It might be New Year's-ish. Let's check. We got Final Fantasy IX is episode 17 came out today. So actually, yeah.
Like three.
27th, 9th. The 31st is gonna be when this goes live. So Merry Christmas on Twitch, and depending on when you watch this, Happy New Year's-ish
YouTube.
on YouTube. Cool. Sorry, that was a wild tangent. Let's go! We're playing some FF9. We're in Clara.
Yep.
And I think we want to do the guide. Let me double check. There's nothing wrong with doing the tour, but it takes a stupidly long time.
No, thank you.
Absolutely, we're doing it.
I can't believe you've done this.
Dude, I need more time.
All right. Well, I could tell you about the kind of indirect Christmas present I got my wife.
Yeah, shoot.
So she's a big fan of Animal Crossing. She's been playing it recently since they came out with an update, right?
Sure.
And I didn't. There's a lot of information I didn't know about this. Like I knew that post game after you paid off all your debts to Tom Nook, there's this big emphasis on player economy and a currency system and player trading and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And certain villagers that you can find to bring to your village can go for in-game currency upwards to several million of in-game currency, right?
Yeah.
And I mean that's not easy to do. Like you got to be on your trading to be able to get that, right?
Yeah.
And well, I found out something. She told me that there are. I was like, there's this one character that she really likes. It's not actually like a recruitable character, but she said you could invite her to come over if you scan her little amiibo card. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, oh, pretty much every villager has an amiibo, and you can just bring them to your village for free. So, first of all, fuck you, Nintendo. You've monetized.
Right.
So here, it took some digging. I found this out. They release cards. Like, they're not actually amiibo. They're cards with the disc in them, or on them, right?
Uh-huh.
And they come in packs like magic boosters. And if you want to collect them all, you're going to have to buy a bunch of boosters and hope to get them.
Or Amazon.
Yeah, right. So, here's the thing. Like, each card individually, like opened already if you wanted to just get a certain one, it's around like $5, from a third party for just somebody. Here's the problem. There's like 48 cards in one series. They just released like series 6.
Damn. Alright, sure. Fair enough.
Oh.
That's a little intense.
I told Rachel, I'm like, really? That's how that works? Well, I don't know if you remember, but I have an imprintable disc that I can make any amiibo or card that has ever existed.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And her eyes just like got this big and just glistened, and I'm like,
Nice.
Yeah. So I got the little power save token. I installed the software on my computer, and I found a Google Drive that had all of the bin files for every Animal Crossing amiibo and card.
Thank you, gamers. We appreciate you very, very much.
This technically is piracy. I technically don't give a fuck.
So I've become more strict about my feelings on piracy for a lot of different things, but certain things I'm very much like, yeah, that's a horse shit kind of practice in the first place. So yeah, have at it.
Oh,
Go wild.
out of curiosity, I did the math. If you wanted to purchase every card, I don't know, like it'd almost be impossible to try to figure out if you're just trying to pull them like packs, right?
Yeah.
But if you bought every card and every amiibo that exists for Animal Crossing, as it is on the market right now, that's about $2,000. That power save token costs like 20.
Okay. We're gonna quick save real quick.
Why? Is something about to happen?
Well, there's a weird part that happens here in a little bit, and just in case or I fuck it up rather, I want to make sure I have a safety save for later.
But
okay, let's fucking go explore. I watched that and processed very little of it.
interesting animation for that sand.
Phoenix.
Opinion. Like, if the down of a phoenix feather can revive you, and the pinion of a feather, well, it can also revive you, but only in battle. I don't know how the pinion's gonna know. What would the entire feather do if you tried to use that as an item? If you just had a phoenix feather?
I don't know. IDK, man.
What if you actually, like, tried to use a phoenix, like the legendary creature? Also, isn't there only ever one phoenix in any like given Final Fantasy? Like, it's generally the summons, right?
Sure.
So are you telling me this one creature, this one legendary creature, is scattering its feathers across the world so that the world of Final Fantasy has its supply of phoenix downs and pinions that shop owners collect and then sell?
Maybe.
Is the phoenix always molting?
I don't know. That's possible.
Or is the phoenix just like this legendary creature, but there's like lesser phoenixes that aren't the legendary one?
I feel like, I don't know. It might be more of a, maybe it's more of a scenario where the phoenix, right? There's only one phoenix, but it's existed forever, right? That type of thing, and it's been molting or losing feathers throughout all of time, and we're just now at a society like the in whichever Final Fantasy, they're just arriving at the collecting and selling and stuff like that.
I think honestly, what is most likely is that Phoenix Downs are not down from the feather of a phoenix. I like to imagine that maybe it's just a regular ass feather that has been enchanted with magic that they call a phoenix down.
Phoenix down, yeah, right. Like, it's just a naming convention. They call this thing that revives you a phoenix down
because
after the legendary bird. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's way more likely.
Though that's not necessarily true, because the phoenix dies, and from its ashes it regains life. Phoenix Downs just technically they just cure the KO status from unconsciousness. You're not actually dead.
Yeah.
Which is why Eris couldn't have been saved with a Phoenix Down in Final Fantasy VII.
Everyone knows. We all know. We know. We know.
Reiterating.
We know. We know.
Reiterating.
We know. Okay, we want to. Don't we have Multina rackets already? Yeah,
we have 0 equipped and 1 in stock. If you see 2 zeros, you need to buy at least 1.
I realized that.
Don't have one of those.
Alright. That many. 2,
Oh,
4.
actually, maybe we do. On the other party.
No, there are only 3 people in the other party. I mean, it's
But if it's
possible.
equipped on them.
Yeah,
They aren't
it's
in the
possible.
active party, so
But
it's
I
0.
don't think we have that. We might have 1 in the other party. You know? Because Steiner
I know
wears
we had a
gloves.
thunder glove, right?
No, I don't think we've gotten a thunder glove.
Okay.
Those.
Magus hat. That's got to be good.
Probably.
Has everybody learned everything? Not that it changes what we're doing here, but out of curiosity.
I don't remember.
Chainmail.
Actually.
Have you ever thought about if you actually had to like go out into a medieval war, like somehow you actually had to fight, how you would equip yourself? Like what kind of arm? Like I wouldn't go out there in full plate. I'd just fall over and not be able to get back up, and somebody with a club's gonna come in and do me in.
I don't know that that's true. I think a lot of people think that full plate is way heavier than it really is. Don't get me wrong, it's heavy, but
the vision from the helmet has always been shit. No peripheral.
And the other thing is the concept of like people thinking that battles went on for eternity. Like nobody was fighting out there for like 3 hours of actual full fighting. Like you'd collapse, you know? Like people would fight for like 10-15 minutes and then they'd withdraw or fresh people would come in, that type of thing. But yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. I think I'd just die, but you
Right,
know how it
of course. But I mean, if you still had to go through the process and you had your pick of like your armor and weapon,
I
guess
would go.
the easy one would be like archery.
I would
stay in
go.
the back.
Well, yeah. So I guess it depends on the situation, right? Like I might go archery, but typically speaking, I would go the most heavily armored unit that was available. Like, as much armor as possible and as long of a spear or sarissa or pike as possible.
I was about to say, I'd probably go out there with a halberd, man.
Because legitimately, statistically speaking, in ancient times, death rates were very, very low. And in early medieval times, death rates were also very, very, very low, typically speaking. Like, you think back to like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There are examples of high death tolls at any point in history. But you think of like battles between England and France in the 100 Years' War, right? A lot of those battles were very low kill counts because they weren't really super focused on killing people. They were more focused on like, you know, ransom, and people were heavily armored, etc., etc. We get Bug Killer.
You don't want that power belt yet? No.
Oh, I'm working on it. Working on it, my dude.
I will say, it will be nice to have you with counters so that you'll attack sometimes.
That might actually be bad.
Shut up.
It might be bad. Hey, how's it going, Frail? Merry Christmas.
Hey, man, you happy Christmas. Merry holidays.
Yeah,
Hope you had a good one, my man.
them. Wanna?
Oh, I gotta show. Hold on, I gotta show Braille.
Got owned on the Yankee swap, so Christmas is ruined.
So Sean is a fellow SMT fan, right? So my wife for Christmas got me a Mara figure. I've got Mara. He rolls.
My wife
My wife.
just rubbing it in. Magnet. From Ruby to Brad. Oh, Ruby. I decided to start a small theater, but I ain't had any luck finding
The
actors.
real Ruby.
Yeah, the real Ruby. You know any good actors who are looking for work? Man, I wish y'all were here. Come to think of it, you Antilus guys look like a bunch of outlaws. Just kidding. Well, she's not wrong.
Assumptions may be correct.
Yeah, right?
She actually looked at getting the actual full like resin model Mara that has opposable tentacles that you could actually bend in whatever form you want.
Oh my.
That thing was $600.
Completely worth it.
No, dude.
Completely worth it.
That's
Absolutely worth it.
that's some PS5 money if I could ever find the
If we could
goddamn
ever
thing.
find one, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Doofa.
I've been trying to get back into the New X shuffles to see if I can't get one, but one hasn't rolled around for a bit.
Yeah, I should look into that stuff as well. Don't hate me.
I actually used Mara pretty for the final fight in SMT5. It was funny because I needed a dude that had like I had a Yoshitsune that was all physical, but the final boss resisted Fizz, and I'm like, I need to fill this spot with somebody else. And Mara just happened to have an attack that ignored physical resistances, and I'm like, you're in, bud.
There you go. You're in.
You're up. It was Hell Thrust.
It's your time to shine. Hell Thrust. Really? Really?
Yeah, it's called Hell Thrust.
That's a bit
Yeah,
much.
it was kind of like a headbutt attack.
Less penisy than I assumed.
Well, his head is a head.
Somehow your number was sold on the black market, and you get spam text. Sometimes for fun, you engage with them, which is probably not smart, but God is it entertaining, right? My thing in this day and age, I get a lot of spam texts, or I get a lot of spam texts, but I get more spam calls, and it's always just a bot. So there's no interacting with them. You lead so many exciting lives, yeah, Mr. Bond. Storm in motion. Dance. Oh my goodness, did you see what he said?
I did not.
I hope everyone who stayed in Burmecia is doing okay.
Do you want to tell him? do you want to tell him? Do you want to break the news?
Oh my. Undergloves just randomly on the fucking ground.
Bad news. What do you mean bad news? Are there some people in Burmecia who aren't having the best time?
There you go. There's a mushroom.
That aren't leading their best life?
The big nap. The permanent nap. Mushroom.
Badger.
I hope it's edible. Proceeds to put it in mouth.
Considering all the things that Quina has eaten up to this point, I'm going to assume that even inedible mushrooms are probably edible.
You think so?
At least in Quina's sitch.
Alright, now we gotta go find Queena, because Queena ended up in the garbage after eating that mushroom.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Wow. So, nope, wrong direction. Whoops.
Health rust.
Hell,
It's called rust.
Hey, Queena, what's up?
Just boot. That animation is for that sand is so weird.
It's pretty good, though.
Like it does a good job of implying the motion, but you can see that it's just like two different versions of it, like kind of like
For the time, though,
oscillating.
that's pretty good.
Into the Sarlacc pit.
Fucking Gordon.
It's rotten.
Alright, so this is the thing that, you know, could fuck up. Because now we're just Gordon and Zidane, so...
What are you talking about? Those are our two most powerful characters. Except Steiner with his sword. As long as he has a blood sword.
Right.
The second he loses it, that's what's gonna suck. Because we're eventually gonna get a sword that teaches something. And it's gonna be way worse than the blood sword. It might do more damage.
I'd do more damage.
It might be like a teeny tiny bit more damage.
What's that?
Nothing to learn. Laura.
Okay. We got... What do you got?
Bite? You're not
bite.
gonna like it.
What is it? Oh, bite. Yum, yum. That's actually really not bad. Because it's not very good cheesecake. It's not, yeah, it's whipped. It's
honey,
kind of like...
try this cheesecake that's not good.
It's kind of faux cheesecake, right? So I don't like real thick, good, what most people consider good cheesecake.
super rich cheesecake.
Yeah, super rich, super kind of creamy.
Rachel grabs, sometimes when she's at Walmart, she grabs this like kind of like whipped cheesecake, and it's a lot lighter, and it's actually pretty good.
Fair enough.
Jumpu.
Immediately
shit.
into a battle.
I gotta put
Cooking
my giant green
stream
penis
win?
down.
Oh my god. I do cook a fair amount. I could definitely go for it.
Yeah. Do you want me to take him down, or do you want to take him down?
Either one of us pops him.
All right, I'll pop him.
Oh, well, you gotta
Well,
actually...
All right, maybe you'll need to.
I
But
mean,
it's fine. I got White Wind, and it heals what, a third of my.
Yeah,
oh, no.
it'll heal a fair amount.
You're going down.
Yeah, he'll go down for that.
Okay, then I'll put the orb. And hope for a big number. Yay, damage range. Hiya! Well, not great.
Not great at all.
Pretty great. That's why I have a problem with like this damage range bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I believe average I'm gonna be doing less than someone who just does a constant.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, that is correct.
I mean, I guess it's all a matter of chance. A lot of averages probably is gonna
Yeah.
be fine, but
You know, well, it's like D&D, and you know, and does it feel like you guys are always rolling 10
yeah,
to
I'd better
12?
kill him. Or else I'm about to get pounced.
I'm just gonna attack him in the thing.
Hell yeah! That's probably not good enough.
Nope, that was
It
good. That was good enough. Yeah,
was!
very good. Very, very good. It also just depends on how like wide the damage range is, you know?
Oh, there's auto potion.
Yeah.
I got auto pot.
Yep, yep, yep.
I don't think there was any.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to keep learning.
Oh, good gracious. MP
plus
10%
10.
actually would not be bad. Because some of the blue magic is kind of expensive.
Pretty expensive, yeah. What?
Yeah. Big money, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Fingers crossed.
Poopy damage. No,
Damn.
it was a good hit.
Yeah, that was great. I should kill him whether he stands up or not after that hit.
Just, not. Oh.
Very good. Dum, ba-dum. I hate Zidane's character design.
I think he was supposed to be based off of, like, Monkey from Journey to the West, but doesn't do it for me.
Sure.
Especially if one of his melee weapons isn't a staff. Like, come on. Sure, a double-bladed glaive is super cool, but
Requirement. Dude, how much are you looking forward to
Wukong?
yeah.
Very much so. And I knew what you were talking about before you even asked.
I don't what is it called Wukong? I thought it was called Black Mountain or whatever.
It's
Black King.
It's called Wukong, but the subtitle is what is it? Black no, it's Black Myth subtitle Wukong.
Fuck.
It makes you think, you tried that repeatedly. You remember which button is X?
Yeah.
You do. But yeah, Black Myth Wukong, it's real fucking good, dude.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, there are parts of it that look really, really good to me, but it also has parts of it that look like how do I want to say this? There are some games that make it to the English market that have a very, very heavy Asian influence to them. In both playstyle, but also verbiage and the way stories are told, etc., etc. And some of those games tend to not have like a good splash on the US market, right? Not received super well. And I'm somewhat concerned that it has that kind of tint to it. I don't know. There are certain things like the action, the combat looks really, really cool, right? But I don't know that it's not gonna be nonsense, right? Does that make sense?
Maybe.
Because I'm trying to not say this in a rude way or anything like that, but there's a fucking entire field of mobile games that are just nonsensical, random cookie cutter, stuff, and I'm worried that Black Myth might be all all fluff, no, substance or whatever.
All fluff, no stuff.
Well, it might. I don't know. It's hard to argue with how good it looks as far as like gameplay goes, because that looks really, really cool. That part of it looks really awesome. Yeah, that's totally what I'm saying. Frail, thanks. Yep, that's it.
Let's just pull the rug right out. Let's rip that Band-Aid off.
Yeah, absolutely, right? Ay. Ooh. Now we're back here. We already got the Phoenix Pinion, already got the Thunder Gloves, already got the ore. Echo screen in the northwestern corner of the first floor near the bucket. They're talking about in
Mr. Bucket.
Mr. Bucket.
Welcome out of my mouth, Mr. Bucket. Hey, BB.
Oh, there's Evie. Evie. China's gonna take all my money. I'm fine with China taking all my money.
What do you, I mean, they already have, like, it's hard to play a video game these days that isn't owned by Tencent. So.
That's actually specifically what I'm talking about, Frail, is phone games, like the freaking carbon cookie cutter copies of shovelware phone games that are just all over the fucking place now. But I mean, really, like, there are a couple of other games, like games that I really keep an eye out for, like
Genshin Impact. No, Genshin Impact has done very well for itself.
No, well, yeah, Genshin Impact is kind of, I think, on the side of good translation, right? And I don't mean translation from like a language perspective, so that helps impacting, but I mean translating to market, right? Like translating to the culture. I think Genshin Impact has done a great job, but there are things like shit, what's that one? It's the strategy version of Dynasty Warriors. Is it Dynasty Empires or fuck, what is it? I don't know, but that one, right, is a example of a game that I don't think translates well culturally. Like, you do things in that game that are kind of like really just, I don't know, weird and boring. Did we find the echo screen here? Yeah, I think we already did. How bad?
I wasn't paying too much of attention, so unsure.
Okay. In the bedstand.
Nice.
Phone games just gross too much money to not attempt to make one for any series. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, right? How phones have taken over our lives, and how everyone having one means that things like if every gamer in existence had a phone games still wouldn't be a thing, right? Phone games, the way phone games are right now, wouldn't be a thing just with every gamer having a phone. It has to be the whole world having a phone, right?
How you doing,
hey,
man?
how's it going, Jake? Thanks for the bits, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Okay, we're done here.
I've never been a big mobile gamer. The only game I really invested a lot of time into on mobile was Hearthstone. That's it.
Yep. Absolutely. Like, here's the thing. There are so many phone games that I have played that I actually would enjoy and endorse if it weren't for the fact of the whole gacha variant of having to just fuck me over with time or random gambling to get units.
Money or time. Take your
right?
pick.
Like money or time, gambling to get units. Like Final Fantasy Brave Exvius or whatever, right? I would actually endorse people paying money for that if it weren't for the whole gacha mechanic in it, right? Fire Emblem, what is it, Heroes or whatever. I would endorse people playing that if it weren't for the whole fucking gacha mechanic of units, right? Oh, it's just it pisses me off. but it's because there are people out there with fucking money that'll spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. It's freaking crazy.
Yep.
Alright, anyways. We went the wrong direction. Okay, we're here. We got another Phoenix Pinion. We've already checked the item shop and bought some anointments. Nothing to the east. Head north to reach the cathedral. You've come to the conclusion that you're awful at Battle Royale games? Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not very good at them. Oh, also easily enticed by cute anime girls. Yeah, I will admit, I'm easily enticed by cute anime girls. We all have our weaknesses and vices. I mean, half the reason I'm with Casey is because when we first started dating, she was basically a cute anime girl. Crossed between a cute anime girl at any given time and a scene girl at any given time. It was just like double threat for me.
Yeah.
My nerd ass. The ideal woman, to be honest, right?
And you know what? Attracted me to who would eventually become my wife? Nepotism.
Sometimes it do be that way.
You know, it's the nepotism because of this guy. This is his fault.
He means he
means
got there because of me.
I met her because of somebody else. A friend had a friend.
Because of the cat. Oh. Jay, when...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Past the cat. Like, over the cat.
Oh, you pointed to Odie?
I actually pointed at you.
Ah.
Or I tried.
Okay, we got that stuff, Please wait at the end. Okay, that's what we were looking for. Gotcha. Okie-dokie. Can't outfit anybody. Blank. To the inn we go. Oof. Ouch. Burning something, woman? Oh, God.
You okay?
Oh. That's some smelly stuff. Ooh. Yeah. And Antline's mauling something.
An antlion. I assume that's kind of a problem here in Sandland.
Well, they actually said he was normally docile, so something's up. Well, isn't that
piss off the Sarlacc?
Right? Isn't that like a typical thing in Final Fantasy games? Like the antlions are usually like docile creatures, right? Like didn't that happen in like 4 with Telea or whatever his freaking name is?
Telha.
Yeah. Wasn't that like the antlions are normally so docile?
I don't remember. I haven't played 4 in a long time. I do know there was a scripted fight with an antlion in 5, but there was nothing about it how it's normally dormant or non-aggressive or whatever. It's just an angry
I could be
antlion.
misremembering. It's definitely possible.
Yeah. Antlions don't seem like there was also an antlion fight in Tactics A2, and that one was not also known for being very chill.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord! Is that Puck?
It looks like it, actually.
What the fuck?
It is Puck! Why the fuck is
doing
Puck
all the way out
here?
here? How did you get here?
Wow.
All right.
Waking
So
you
what are
up
we
when you're at 6
stealing?
a.m. We're stealing a gold ham. Ham? Ham. A gold ham.
A gold ham?
A gold helm. Hair.
Golden man. Golden ham. Mm.
Prince Puck? Why the fucking Prince Puck? I forgot about this entirely.
I completely forgot about this too. It's coming back though.
I don't remember anything about Puck being a prince.
So should it just all right, so what are there just 2 items you need to steal?
Yeah, well, yes, there are 3 items to steal. We only care about one of them, really. We should do the tent trick right off the bat. So I'm gonna tempt it.
Go ahead, hit him. Well, we're gonna have to, might have to hit him a few times.
Yeah.
Because it's 50-50.
Well, really, we're just looking to silence him.
No. You want to pass it to me and get so I can get a white wind up?
Oops, sorry. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
What? No? How do I pass? There we go. Sorry. I apologize.
Blue. White wind. It worked.
I don't think it worked.
Oh, I thought I saw. Oh, that's just the inside of his mouth.
Yeah, no.
You want to just keep hitting him?
Yeah, because we need to try to silence him.
Oh. Failed that. Oh, nope. Still failed the coin flip.
Fuck.
What a stupid strategy.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is dumb.
Wow. That's not working.
I mean, this is what, 3rd?
This is like 4th.
Are you sure it works on this guy?
It might. No, yeah, it definitely works. He is vulnerable to darkness and silence, which I think the trick does. Yeah, the tent does darkness, silence, and poison. But I don't think he's getting affected. Sorry, I was looking up stuff. Yeah, he's definitely not silenced. He keeps fucking casting.
Well, we went through a good number of tents. From
And he's,
that.
yeah, I don't.
You would think we would have beat 50-50 odds by now.
Yeah, I would have definitely assumed.
Yeah, I can tell Queen is going to be doing a lot of white wind in this fight.
Well, so that attack it just leaves everyone's health between 1 and 10, so it can't kill us.
Yeah, but he can cast.
Well, so that's the point of the tent is the tent is supposed to darkness him. Boom, there he goes. Like, what?
How many do we have coming in? Like 20 something?
Yeah, that was a lot, and it's a 50% chance. Like, that seemed crazy bad.
To start throwing pinions, like the pinions you can only use in a
I
fight
don't
anyway.
know if I want to start throwing pinions or if I want to fucking reload, because that was a lot of tents, my man.
Yeah, well, it's also Sandstorm. That's apparently doesn't cost MP.
Yeah, no, Sandstorm doesn't cost MP, but again, he can't kill us with Sandstorm. So
Right. Oh.
once he's blind
Then
and
I
he's
could just kill him
silenced,
with glove.
yeah.
I can immediately kill him with glove. All right, well, I mean, do you want to reset? Do you want to just load state?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I don't care. Wow.
Because it's that's a lot of tents. We were on like 16 tents at that point, so I think we used close to 10.
Yeah.
Leftovers.
Yeet.
Yeet! An example of an actual yeet. I'm also going to do slow and sleep with Vivi. Because he is affected by slow and sleep as well. And I think we have both.
Sleep is... I mean, if you put him to sleep, I don't think steel... What was that noise?
Miss, yeah. This is part of the problem.
Alright.
Oh, that's a different thing. We used 8 in the last fight. Okay,
That's
see?
it.
Fucking first fucking tent. Dear Lord.
Gold helm, done.
Did I get it? Nice.
Yeah, you got a gold helm.
It also has a mithril vest. The gold helm is the rarest one, so we might as well try and get the other stuff. But feel free to start attacking now.
Oh, well, I was just gonna let him sandstorm me to 1 HP, and then I'll just glove him and kill him in one shot.
Well, it's between 1 and 10.
Well, yeah.
It might take a
But
while.
like, if he does it once, we're between 1 and 10. So, like, if I get a low roll and he keeps doing it, inevitably I will get to 1.
I mean, sure. Well, we could just kill him before then.
Fuck it, I'm gonna glove myself.
You do you, fam.
Or not glove myself. What was it? Natural magic. On me. Come on. Work.
Wow.
Work, damn you. Work. Yeah. 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 Woo!
I can't believe we...
It works! I'm
it's-
so happy!
It's a fun strategy. Do it up.
Did you get
Yeah.
everything?
Well, the only thing that's left is a mithril vest. We have plenty of those.
Alright, fuck it. One shot the boss. Here we go! Limit glove, Matra magic. Woo! It's a Christmas miracle.
Nice. That was pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good.
We have max damage in our back pocket.
Yeah. And that, I mean, well, again, the whole shtick is situations where she can actually survive to get to it, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, even if we did, if it couldn't only do that one sandstorm attack, I mean, it was a 1 in 4 chance for Queen to get hit and didn't get hit.
Well, yeah, sure.
So yep, I'm still eating leftovers. We went, wife and I went to Hibachi Christmas Eve on our way to the in-laws.
Yeah, I might get
I'm
a snack
still
when we're
munching
done
on
with this video.
some hibachi. I got some fried rice and some beef sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki?
Sukiyaki.
Pretty good.
It's all right. It's pretty good.
It's all right. Oh, it wasn't that
It's
good.
all. I mean,
Gotcha.
it was good when I got it. It's all right as
It's all right.
microwave leftovers.
He's the first friend I ever had.
He is
Wasn't
also
much
kind
of
of
a
little
friend.
shit.
Yeah. Mischievous as ever.
Man, Mitch has got to hurry up and catch up with Wheel because I want your 2 cents real bad, dude. I want them. I want your pennies. I need your pennies.
I don't know that my pennies are worth a lot in that conversation anymore, truth be told. Like, there's a lot I can say and bitch about and be like, well, they should have done this or they should have done that or blah, 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 blah about the story. And I'm more than willing to discuss the entirety of it with you when that time comes. But the real reason why I don't like the show, I think, is just because I think it's kind of just bad. Like, there's a lot of bad storytelling, and there's a lot of bad writing, and there's a lot of bad cinematography, and there's a lot of bad like scene blocking, right? Like, there's just
I might be
weird
stuck
shit.
in it because now Rachel, like, I didn't tell you this, but you know how you're like, you know, if you like the show, maybe check out the books. Well, Rachel already has the first book on the way.
Nice.
she didn't even tell me.
The books really are quite good. I think they really encapsulate a specific time period of fantasy writing, and in a decent way. But there are problems with them. They are problematic on certain things. So, like, but
I mean, and it's been a while since I've read through a high fantasy. I mean, there's always The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. I also read Aragon and Dragonlance.
yeah,
Wasn't in Dragonlance for a bit.
these are I don't know. I hesitate to compare Wheel of Time to any particular series. There are plenty of series that it is similar to, but of the big series, I feel like it occupies its own niche, right? Like, Jordan, I don't know. Tolkien is definitely like the classic fantasy, right? Like classic high fantasy, whereas like Conan is kind of like classic low fantasy, right? And then you have stuff like Game of Thrones, which is very fantasy, but very more like medieval alternate universe fantasy, right? Still very plausible until it gets to the very, very weird shit. Jordan, like, Wheel of Time is in a different kind of niche than those two. It's still high fantasy, but it's not the grim dark or nitty gritty or kind of like high fantasy of like, the way that the scope of Tolkien with the Malar and everything like that is very, very high fantasy.
I mean, Tolkien basically just like he set pretty much what the groundwork for future high fantasy is. Period.
Basically, yeah. 100%. Protecting Clara.
I think The Hobbit is going to be 100 years old in, what is it, 2037?
Yep.
It's pretty crazy. Yet Betty White's going to be 100 in like 2 weeks.
Gadget's
Betty
doing
White
the
was
dance.
alive before J.R.R. Tolkien wrote The Hobbit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Betty White was alive before World War II.
Yeah.
The Hobbit is the return, right, from World War. Is it from? No, he served in. Did Tolkien serve in 1 or 2? I think he served in 1. I don't remember.
I don't remember now.
I think he served in 1. but I honestly can't remember.
The river dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming this was inspired by Riverdance.
I mean, it's gotta be, right?
It looks so much like Riverdance. Oh! No! I'm having flashbacks! PTSD! Oh my god, no, not a breaking harp! Please, no! No! No!
That's a Dragon Quest VIII reference, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice. Uh-oh. We done fucked up. Lyra's about to get fucked.
Oh, Odie.
Odisbap. Can't believe the sandstorm disappeared.
Can't believe Darude.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba!
Da, 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 da.
On the harp, there's a magic stone. Okay. Since ancient times, we've used the power of the stone to control the sandstorm. Aha! And now we swap, because that's what this game really is it's setting up cliffhangers and then swapping to the other side. So, that is going to be where we stop this video. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.